Wow. Okay. I'm gonna turn me down. Hold on. I'm kind of peeking. There we go. Okay. So, back to what I was saying before I totally forgot that I was muted. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Christy. Okay, just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm KPKC99, and tonight I am going to be playing a lot of Nature the Haunted of Castle Malloy. I just said I had to think about the name. If y'all have seen on all my social media sites, you'll know that for some reason the Amazon games and download thing, whatever heck the software is called, it wouldn't let me download the current version because it said that something about it can only be installed on Windows, which, as you all know, nature games can only be played on PC. Up until a certain game, then you can play it on a Mac, or you can use the patch or whatever that people are doing. But anyway, no, I'm on a PC for some reason. It said that it could only do it on a Windows, and PC is a Windows, so I have no idea what happened. So I had to skip the Phantom of Venice and go on to the Haunting Castle Malloy. So yeah, am I peeking? I feel like I'm peeking. Let me turn me down so a little bit more. Yeah, up a little bit more. Dang it, I can't get it right. Okay. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Move stuff on my computer. I got a new, well, not new, it's a TV. And I have it hooked up to my laptop, so my computer is like a lot bigger. So it's kind of great to have this, but I'm kind of trying to still get used to all of it. But yeah. Okay. I feel like I want to do something, but I can't think what. I don't know. Okay. So let's get into the game. I need a phone charger, so I'm gonna go grab a phone charger real quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I need to open up something because I need, as you all know, I need a walkthrough, and and my phone charger is small, so I can't really do it. I can't really bring it over here, and all my USB ports of my computer are being used. So yeah, but we could do it like this. Sorry guys, I'm not used to all this yet, so I'm still trying to get used to it. Okay. Chrissy, glad you're doing okay. Black Rose, hope your Wi-Fi is doing good. Doing well. Words. Nope. Bad computer. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let me move this over just like a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's move my DIY my DIY camera stand. Move it out of the way. It was a jar of jalapenos. So okay, let's get into the game.
When Kyler Mallory called me from her home in London and asked me to be her maid of honor, I was a little reluctant. After all, I hadn't seen her since she stayed with us as an exchange student a couple of years ago. But when she told me the wedding is going to take place at an old family castle in Ireland, how could I say no? The wedding will be very small, but Kyler still needs help with all the final preparations, which means she'd like me to arrive several days early. So I'm going to fly to Dublin, rent a car, and meet Kyler at Castle Malloy. She warned me that the place is somewhat in need of repairs, whatever that means, and unfortunately by the time I get there it'll be night. But I've never been to Ireland before, and I've never even seen a real honest-to-goodness castle, let alone stayed in one. So the fact that it may be dark and run down just makes it more of an adventure. And you know me, whenever the question is who wants to go on an adventure, my answer is always, I do.
Okay, so how does everything sound to you all? Like the game sound and all that. I feel like my cats are doing something.
In preparation for our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting, everything went without a hitch?
Yep, and according to Kyler's directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dunhills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes, Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dunhills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Oh no!
Wow. That'd be really scary.
What was that?
Nemo, what are you doing, bud? Nemo, as you all may know, little orange kitty, is being weird. Just playing, but it's being cute and weird. Random sheep. Yep, makes total sense. Wouldn't be a nature game if random sheep just didn't appear out of nowhere. So how does the sound? How does the sound? Wow. How does the game audio and I together sound? I can't hear it.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the wedding.
That's
The
not
wedding's
creepy.
been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least talk to Kyler?
She's sleeping.
No, wait. I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you. Here.
Please, can I come in just for a minute? Hello? Are you there? Hello? There's somebody up there. I'll bet it's Kyler.
Good. Just wanted to make sure.
deaf, are you now? I told you cannot be staying here.
Denal, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Matt's disappeared? How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just
Sorry,
disappear?
didn't realize I was muted.
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
He disappeared as a prank?
He adores getting people in a tizzy. I do think he's pushing the envelope this time, but he'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Yeah, not being unforgettable, alright.
Why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off?
That was the caretaker, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British fiancé, Donald detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
You sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him. You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out.
That's not
Teasing
creepy.
me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving mysteries, so if you want to give this one a go, by all means do. You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
I'm gonna go play detective now.
No!
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah, and Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland? I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten. Nancy, splendid timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't taken a good look around down there yet.
Just go down the stairs and look for the monstrosity with the big wheel and the levers. You can't miss it. It came with the castle. My great-uncle, Grandpapa's brother, was some sort of mad inventor. Had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here. Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets, and the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best. Did you print the rest of the programs?
Not yet, but I will.
Anything else to report?
Someone ran out in front of my car on my way here and caused me to drive into a ditch.
Are you all right?
Me, I'm fine. My car and my cell phone, not so good. And I'm pretty sure whomever I saw dropped this.
Of course you lost your phone, of course.
Looks like some kind of homemade doll.
The clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his ring. What did the person who dropped this look like?
I didn't really get a good look. It was dark and I was distracted and it moved so fast. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what I saw was a person.
Donal, the caretaker. When we realized Matt was gone, straight away Donal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies. Which is of course utterly ridiculous. It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume and leaving that doll behind just to confound us. Well, I do hope he's enjoying himself, because as soon as we're married, that will be that. No more practical jokes. Ever.
Does it bother you to be here all by yourself?
Actually, Matt's best friend Kit Foley is here too. He set up a cot in the great hall downstairs.
Hmm.
When did he arrive?
We all came out together.
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of his time down the road at the Screaming Banshee Inn.
Who pays him?
My grandfather's estate. Apparently, Grandpapa considered Donal to be as much a part of Castle Malloy as those mouldy old tapestries you see everywhere. I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees and fairies and leprechauns, and he can be quite obstinate, as you saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
So, how many times have you all played this game? Like, I feel like I've played it, oh gosh, like 20 times at least.
When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are you when that happens? In here?
In here, in the nursery, sometimes outside. His voice is always very muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying. But it's Matt, I'm sure of it.
And you've looked all over for him?
When it became apparent he was missing, we searched everywhere for hours. We were afraid he'd gone wading and drowned or something, or wandered into the bog, or gotten lost out on the moor. But we found no footprints, no clothes lying around, nothing. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
What are you doing in here, if you don't mind my asking?
Reading. About myself, in a way. You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this place, not only did I have no idea that this castle existed, but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, Grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago, so no one would find out he was Irish.
Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II. He was rumored to have been a double agent, supposedly doing top-secret research for the Allies, but in truth passing his findings on to the Axis. Not exactly a brother you want people to know about.
If the rumors were true.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
All these books were Brendan's?
I can't be certain, but I assume so. He was quite the inventor, I do know that. Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Keep me posted.
Sorry, gosh, okay. A lot of talking.
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
Ow. That's... that's cool, that's cool, Chrissy. What's that saying? That's weird. Okay. Let me look something real quick. Okay, just wanted to see something. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I like this one. Just heard a car door. Like, okay, nobody. It's kind of creepy. Yay, got it.
This'll come in handy.
Okay, so, you know, did that. It's missing one. Next, we're gonna go to the nursery. Yep, a random bird just happens to be in the room. You know. You okay? Go upstairs. Oh my gosh, my dog just tried to hop up the stairs and she kind of fell. It's okay, girl. Oh. Goofy dog. Those were mats. Go upstairs, girl. Come on. She was kind of staring up at the stairs. It's like, oh no, stairs. Okay, I do not like this puzzle whatsoever. I absolutely hate it. Good girl. She's upstairs now. Okay, that one goes like that. Nope, wrong one. Yes, that one goes here. I think. Nope, wrong one. Needs to have the purple bottom. So then maybe that one. Yep, that one. Then that one, yes. Nah. Yeah, I do not like this one. Get the hang of it after, if you do it however many times you need to do it, but still. Did I not get it? Oh, I didn't get it. Dang it. Oh, man. That there, that. Nope. Right there, maybe? Nope. There, maybe? Yay! Did it! Woohoo! Was that a paw penny? La blue, la pin.
Did you print the rest of the programs?
Not yet, but I will.
Anything else to report?
I found these glasses in the fireplace in the nursery.
Those are Matt's. You found them in the fireplace.
Did you look there when you were searching for Matt?
Of course not. Why would we look in the fireplace? Matt never, ever took his glasses off. Mostly because without them, he can't see 2 feet in front of him.
Did he have an extra pair?
It's possible. Any normal person with eyesight as bad as his would have had 10 extra pairs. But how did those get broken? Oh, Nancy, maybe he truly is in trouble.
Let me do some more looking around before we jump to any conclusions. The glasses could still just be part of an elaborate practical joke.
You're absolutely right. Please find him, Nancy. I do so want to strangle him.
If Matt was staying in the nursery, where's his luggage?
Right there by his cot.
It's not there now.
But it was there, just last night. I remember seeing it when I peeked in to see if he'd finally decided to reappear. At least, I think I saw it last night. If it's not there now, perhaps Denol moved it, took it to storage or something. Because I know I saw it after Matt went missing. So it's around here somewhere, just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Did you know when you decided to hold your wedding here that half the place is pretty much rubble?
Oh, yes. Mind you, I didn't even know that Castle Malloy existed until Grandpapa died and I was notified that I'd inherited it. At which point the executor of his estate sent me pictures and assured me that despite its appearance, it was in fact habitable.
It looks like a bomb went off in it.
No doubt because one did. One summer night in 1944, this place, or half of it at least, just suddenly blew up. It was rumored that my great-uncle Brendan was working on something that involved a new kind of rocket fuel. He was killed along with his wife and young daughter. Apparently, they all just vaporized.
Oh.
Which I guess is why Denol claims the nursery, where the little girl spent most of her time, is haunted.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Good luck.
Wow. That's sad.
I don't think I can jump that far.
So, what's your all's favorite game of the series? like doing this part. It's really fun, actually.
I should finish what I just printed before I take more paper.
There we go.
Alan Payne. That's kind of weird.
I thought the ink was already on it. Okay, that's 2. How many more do we have to do? I forget. 4 or 5, I think. Oh, I guess that's it. Hmm. Oops.
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew. I'm Kit Foley. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
Stay tuned for danger and danger by design. Yeah, those are really good games. I have yet to actually beat Stay Tuned for Danger, because for some reason, I don't want to spoil anything, but you get a certain package at your place where you're staying, and I for some reason can't get that package sent to me, and I read through everything. I mean, I talked to all the characters. I even went back and still in that part of the still in the game, went back and went to all the places that I had to go to again, and it was really stupid. I just couldn't get it.
I was going to say the same about you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean, comes to her senses?
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
My favorite games, you all may know this, but my favorite nature games are Silent Spy and The Captive Curse. Really love those 2 games.
Have you told Kyler?
No, I haven't got the heart. Or the guts. Take your pick. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
Without saying anything to her?
I'm sure he'll contact her in another day or 2. In the meantime, she's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
Yeah, no, it just wouldn't. And I tried it with the walkthrough each time. Like once I tried it by myself, and I just couldn't progress anymore. And then then I tried it with the walkthrough, and I couldn't do it because then the walkthrough didn't even help. Then I played it with my mom, and then it didn't work. So I was like, okay, well, I can't play that game.
If you and Matt are best friends, how come he didn't make you his best man?
Matt felt like it would be a good move for him politically if he asked this guy he knows from work, Alan Payne, to be his best man, and I said fine, don't worry about it, no big deal.
When or how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
Kyler and I went for a walk, came back, and the next thing I knew, Kyler was saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
Where did you last see him?
In the nursery. He always seemed to be in the nursery fiddling with things. Whenever I'd tease him about it, he'd always give me this impish little grin like he was up to something. When I checked the nursery and saw that Matt's suitcase and backpack were gone, it finally dawned on me that he had left and he wasn't coming back. Of course, by that time, Kyler had convinced herself that he was simply playing one of his practical jokes, and I couldn't bring myself to burst her bubble, so I didn't.
How come you sound so American?
Because I am American. My father's VP of International Sales for Krollmeister Incorporated. The company transferred him to London 15 years ago. I've pretty much lived there ever since. I just can't seem to pick up the accent.
It looks like you're drawing something. Are you an artist?
Me? Not hardly. I'm with a real estate development company. These are just preliminary sketches for a couple of projects we're working on. In other words, I'm doing homework.
Have you ever developed a project in Ireland?
No, but it's just a matter of time. Especially if we got our hands on a tract of land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean view, easy commute to Donegal, bedrock foundation, readily accessible groundwater. That bog's a bit problematic, but a little sand, a little gravel, a little landscaping, voila! A cluster of 6, maybe 8 luxury homes amid a park-like setting that would sell like lightning.
Good talking to you.
Stay out of trouble.
A little? All that stuff you just said? Gonna be a lot more to cover up the bog.
Did you finish the programs?
Yep. But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan Payne. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't Kit the best man?
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He got here early too. But when Matt vanished, Alan was certain that Matt was playing a joke and refused to be the butt of it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear only when Matt does and not a moment before. You know, perhaps you should give Alan a call. 0044-020-7946-0481. He may have seen something while he was here that could help you find Matt. You'll have to use the phone down the road at the inn, however. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
As soon as you find out anything, let me know.
Now I'm gonna go explore.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
That'd be really scary.
Wonder what that crow's doing in there. Ah!
Well, it kind of started out right. Started out good, but then it kind of didn't. There it is. Where are those? Here somewhere. Where are they? There they are. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the inn.
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all, then?
I'm staying there. I just wanted to talk to you.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did you? Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
Huh?
The mix maid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth, trying to mix and serve at the same time. I ordered soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst. I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the matter. But now, were some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while, that would surely speed the plough.
Sounds good to me. I'll see to it you get your crows whatever, ASAP.
I
Gonna play mix maid for a while, are ya? Well, here's what you're to do. I'll take the orders and put the tickets up here. Each ticket will have no more than 2 drinks on it. And to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names. The mixin' book will tell ya which little picture stands for what drink. It'll also tell ya what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Now, to pour something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the beer tap. Then, press whatever button the mixing book tells ya to press. The book will also tell you how many times to press it. If the drink needs blending, you'll see a picture of a blender at the top of the column in the book. You're to put the solid ingredients into the blender first, then pour whatever's in the mixing glass into the blender. Then press the red button, and when the blending's done, just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in the book. Put the
already
serving
know how to do
glass
all
on
this.
the grey mat and pour everything from the blender into the serving glass. If the drink doesn't need blending, just find the right serving glass, put it on the grey mat, and pour everything you've poured into the mixing glass into the serving glass. Then, add anything else the book tells you to add, put the serving glass on the tray to the right of the ticket it goes to, and start fixing the next drink. Soon as you've made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll serve 'em up. Just remember, if the orders start coming thick and fast and the tickets start piling up, you're to make the drinks on the ticket closest to the bell first. Now, you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
Whoops. Dang it. Carissa? Yeah, I did. Okay, that was okay. Yeah, sorry, that's my sister. She was just messing around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Does anybody like has she said if it's a boy or a girl?
You do fine work, miss.
Boy? I don't know. Hope everything went okay. I actually really like this game.
Another round completed. All
Like
done
this-
and dusted, are ya? Thank you, miss. Take what's in the tip jar, and the next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
Like I actually like
You
the
make a mean crow's nest, girl. Well
the
done.
making
Now,
drinks. It's really
I'm
fun.
to tell you what happened to the Sassenach, am I?
I'm sorry, happened to the what?
The Sassenach, the Englishman, the one Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The She took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
By the good people, you mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Huh, I may go check that out, cause I actually try. Cause is she the story retold that I've seen around Twitch, or is that just somebody else that just so happens to have the same name as her? Cause she said that that's her Twitch name too. That she goes around and watches Nation fans and watches them stream.
Just what are these good people going to do with him?
Whatever they please. He's in their world now, and he'll not be coming back. That's as much of the truth as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. Caused the explosion they did.
The one that destroyed half the castle?
Brendan, his wife, Caitlin, used to own this place, she did. Aye, and their little girl, Fiona. All three were lost to the world forever when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine to Fiona, is why, and they knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things. Got plans for you, they do.
The fairies? The good people? What makes you say that?
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find them.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
Aye, that's exactly my meaning. Taken they were. The good people want you to be staying.
Can't figure out my stupid YouTube password thingy. It's bugging me.
The name of this place. Just what exactly is a banshee?
A woman, one of the good people, as alive as you and me, with wild hair almost as long as the tattered grey robe billowing up around her whenever she appears. Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow, but it's the sound she makes, her terrible wailing, that strikes fear in the human heart. Because when a mortal hears the wail of a banshee, it means someone is about to die.
I saw someone with long hair and a gray robe outside the castle tonight.
Did you know?
It ran across the road in front of me. That's why my car's in the ditch.
Not till I was 50 and 4 did I see a banshee. To see one at your age, on your very first night in Ireland. A special lass you are indeed.
There's no other explanation for what I saw?
There might be 24 explanations for what you saw, but none, save one, is the truth.
Do you dislike all Englishmen as much as you dislike Matt Simmons? Or is he special somehow?
I've little use for any Sassenach, but I took a disliking to this one soon as I laid eyes on him. Arrogant he was, cocky, disrespectful, foolish. Always touching things he shouldn't, going places he didn't belong. Worse than a stray dog, that one was.
What about Kyler?
Aye, Kyler. She's different. She belongs here. It's in her blood. It's the reason she does naught but read up in the library. She'll not be leaving Ireland, mark my words. And if she winds up marrying Mr. Foley, all the better.
So Kit, you like?
Aye. He may talk like a Yank and live like a Brit, but there's Irish in the lad. I saw it right off. Little wonder he's in love with the girl. They'll make a fine pair.
Whoa, wait a minute. Kit's not in love with Kyler.
Blind, are you now? Loves her, he does indeed. He's all but wearing a sign saying so. He came to the wedding early to make sure there'd never be a wedding. Only the good people saw to that for him. Ah, the luck of the Irish.
Guess I'll go now.
Fine with me.
Wow, she has a lot of videos on here. Kind of scrolling through them. Maybe watch some of them tonight after this. Oh, great, this game. Oh man, I hate this one. Okay. One. Okay, then I need to get two, four. Dang it. Dang it. Not gonna get it. Ah. The one. And that. That. Dang it. Dang it. So, Chrissy, do you watch her videos? Hmm. Yeah, they look like fun to watch. For what I saw on my phone. Yes. Okay, that, 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 that. That. Two more. That. One more. One more. Where is it? Found it. Yay. Now I'm gonna go back to the. Well, let me do one more thing of drinks. Because I like them and they're fun. I messed up. Dang it.
Another round completed.
And then lemon.
You do fine work, miss.
All these drinks sound like they'd be disgusting.
You do fine work, miss.
Yay. Ow. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the castle. Yeah, I had to move to this location of the house because my other my office is not usable. You know, I was kind of wondering what that was. It's like, isn't that like from like Twilight or something, or something kind of like that? But yeah.
I would like a fortune.
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. Ooh, painting. I never saw that. Okay, now I gotta talk to Kit.
What's going on?
Have you ever been up in the tower?
Uh-uh. You saw the stairs, or what's left of them. There's no way to get up there.
I could have sworn I saw lights coming from it.
Perhaps it was the good people come a-calling on their good friend and all. Or maybe it was just reflected moonlight or something. So if you're thinking Matt's up there, forget it. Ain't no way.
Good talking to you.
Drop by anytime.
Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to call the best man? Man, dang it! Allison, hey, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. You haven't missed much. Just messed up. Good, what about you? Alan Payne. Payne, like the name Payne.
Yes, hi. My name is Nancy
Oh,
Drew.
say it in
I'm
a second.
calling from Castle Malloy. I'm Kyler Mallory's maid of honor.
Yes, I remember that name. Has Matthew finally put an end to that ridiculous prank of his?
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or two before my ride gets here. What's on your mind?
Do you have any idea where Matt may be hiding?
None. And if what you're really asking is, am I in on his little joke? The answer to that is absolutely, unequivocally, no. I detest practical jokes.
Did you help look for Matt after he disappeared?
I did not. As soon as Kyla said it would be just like Matt to disappear as a prank, I refused to join in any search for him. And when he didn't show up the next morning, I left. I did not travel all the way to Ireland to be made a fool of. Besides, I'd had quite enough of the three of them and rather liked having an excuse to leave.
You didn't get along with them?
I was fine. They're the ones who couldn't seem to get along. For instance, the evening before Matt disappeared, he and Kit had a terrible row. I couldn't make out exactly what was being said, but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact, the next time I saw Kit, he was sporting a black eye. And the next morning, Matt and Kyla had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other. I was more than happy to bid the lot of them farewell, though I imagine I'll be returning to the castle before too long. Matt is bound to find his prank as tedious as everyone else does eventually. I must be off. Nancy, it was a pleasure venting to you. Hopefully before too long we shall meet in person. Cheers.
Yeah, I'll go check it out. You know, I don't know why, but like, I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know, cause maybe, I don't know, it just feels weird to like, you know how, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels weird with, um, watching, you know, like, watching someone else on a completely different platform on YouTube or you know, something like that, and then they tell us they have another personal personal YouTube, you know, tell us we can follow it. And, you know, it just feels kind of weird. You know, it's like, I don't know, it just feels weird.
How's it going?
Alan Payne told me he overheard you and Matt arguing the day before Matt disappeared, and pretty much right before you walked into that door.
What were you doing talking to Alan Payne?
I thought he might know something that could help us find Matt.
I told you, Matt bailed. He doesn't want to be found. Look, like I said, Alan Payne doesn't really know Matt or me that well, okay? The fact is, he misunderstood what he heard. Matt and I have been friends for more than 12 years. We were just fooling around.
Fooling around? You ended up with a black eye.
I told you that was an accident. I'm clumsy.
What were you two talking about?
I forget. That's how inconsequential it was. Hey, I just remembered. Kyla wants me to do the seating chart for the wedding dinner. Like I said, I can't bring myself to tell her there's not going to be a wedding. Anyway, I need to get to work on it, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit
Sure.
by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
Sure, I can do that.
Excellent. Just fill it out and bring it back to me when you think you've got everyone sitting in the right place. 'Cause unless and until it gets done, afraid I'm gonna be pretty much incommunicado.
Okay, now I gotta do this. Yay. Henry, Heather, Linda, Richard, Taylor, Rose. Can't read that one. Can't read that one. Kit, Nancy, Matt, Kyler, Alan.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. This looks great. Wow, you did it. I'm impressed.
So now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk. Oh, hey, actually, you might want to take a look at this first. I found it on the floor in Matt's room when I was looking for him.
What is it?
Frankly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me, but maybe it will to you. Take it. If anybody can figure out what Matt was doing with it, you can, I'm sure. Good luck.
Okay, now time to go talk to Kyler.
You have a lead? When I called Alan Payne, he said that on the day Matt disappeared, you and Matt had a pretty big argument.
I dare say Matt and I have argued about one thing or another every day since we met. That's just how we are together.
Can you remember what you were arguing about?
I haven't the foggiest idea. Apparently, you should ask Mr. Big Ears Payne.
I'd better get to work.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Okay, so I need to go to the desk. I almost just backed out, that would have been bad. So, what are some of your all's favorite shows? Or movies, or whatever? Some of my favorite shows are 911, Charmed, I Love Lucy, you know, my mind is blanking. I hate that. Oh gosh, my mind is blanking. But guys, if you've not seen it, I would highly recommend watching Skyscraper. It is an amazing movie. You need to go see it. It came out like a couple months ago. It is amazing. It stars Dwayne The Rock. And it is amazing. So yeah. You all really need to go see it. It is amazing. They do cuss a little bit in it. But like nothing terrible. I would not watch it with kids in the room. But because of how many like actiony stuff there is, and a little bit of and a little bit of cussing in it. So, Alright, I'm gonna use my touchscreen for this. Maybe it'll help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14, 10, 11, 12, 16, 15, 14, 10, 6, 7, 11, 10, 9, 13, 14, 15, 11, 10, 14, 13, 9, 5, 6, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 3, 7, 6, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 3, 4, 8, 7, 11, 12, 8, 4, 3, 2, 10, 5, 6,
It
7.
looks like a piece is missing.
Woo! That was hard, but it's a lot easier to do it with the touchscreen than it was doing the mouse. Okay, so now... But yeah, you all seriously need to go watch that movie. It is amazing. I actually want to see it again, and I just watched it with my family like last week. It is like that good. Oh, I had to talk to Kid again. Dang it. But yeah, it is really good. You need to go watch it.
What's going on?
If you weren't going to be the best man, how come you came out here so early?
I volunteered to help get everything set up, and Matt and Kyler took me up on it. I'm pretty good friends with Kyler, too. In fact, I'm the one who introduced her to Matt.
How long ago was that?
A little less than a year ago. They both claimed it was love at first sight, and it seemed like it really was, right up until a couple of days ago. You sure do ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Nancy Drew! Kyler told me about you. You're the girl who likes to play detective.
Well, it's just, kind of a hobby. Although Kyler did say it'd be nice if I could find Matt.
Well, you're not gonna have any luck doing that. Old Matt is long gone.
Kyler says sometimes she hears Matt's voice, only it's very faint and muffled. Do you ever hear him?
No. Man, Kyler must be losing it or something, because I'm telling you, Matt is not here.
The caretaker seems to think you're the one who should be getting married here, not Matt.
Yeah, well, in case you haven't noticed, that guy's got several screws loose. I just happened to mention that 3 out of my 4 grandparents were born in Ireland, and now whenever he sees me, he gets this weird look in his eye.
But you don't think he had anything to do with Matt's disappearance?
No. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He and Matt did not get along. They were always at each other's throats, arguing about the stupidest things. Even those leprechaun gnome things out in the garden. Donal had a fit one day when he saw Matt messing with them. And when Matt announced he was going to stay in the haunted nursery, I thought the guy was going to burst a blood vessel, he turned so red. But Matt disappeared on his own, not because of anything Donal did. I mean, the old coot's not that crazy. Is he?
Hey, TV. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Anything else you want me to call you? I don't really know how to pronounce that. That's like one thing that is, it's like, it's great, it's cool that people come up with all these cool names, but it's kind of bad for like the people who are streaming because they don't know how to pronounce the names, and like they mess up. Like at one point, one time I accidentally called, like I was trying to find one word in someone's name that I could actually read, like I actually knew, and it turned out to be like dumb or something, and it's like, and it's just like my mind was like going like 8 different directions, but the game and the chat and making sure the stream was okay and trying to find something in this person's name, and I just called the person dumb. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Jeez. TV, have you played nature games before?
From the looks of that picture I found over there, it looks like you and Kyler used to be a lot more than friends.
Yeah, we dated for a while, until it finally became obvious that we were better as a couple of friends than as a couple. No biggie.
That discussion you had with Matt, come on, really, what was it about?
It was about Kyler. I was asking Matt whether he had truly thought through what being married to her was going to be like. The more questions I asked, the more nerves I struck, and the more uncomfortable and angry he became, until finally...
He gave you that shiner.
He stomped upstairs to the nursery. Next day, he disappeared. Obviously, the things I said got to him. So if I seem a little guilty to you, it's because I am guilty. It's my fault that Matt walked out on Kyler. Simple as that.
Hmm. Thanks.
Good talking to you.
Stay out of trouble.
These games are really fun. They're mystery games. I don't know if you ever heard of Nancy Drew or the Hardy Boys, but they're like um, teenagers who are detectives in a way, and um, and you gotta solve mysteries for people and like solve puzzles and stuff like that. It's really fun. Right now there are 32 games, and I'm going in order. I don't know what that means. No, gotta go in the nursery. Oh gosh. Not ugh. Right
What
here.
is that?
Okay. Red goes there. Blue goes there. Green goes there. Boom and boom. Wait a sec. I remember something about this. Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy. IGN walkthrough. If I can spell walkthrough right, but I don't care. WWE, isn't like wrestling. Chrissy, didn't you mention something about that? The page that I use for a walkthrough doesn't, it messes up on what I'm supposed to do here. But so I go on IGN and I look at theirs. Okay, black eye. Commission 3 weights, did that puzzle. Oh my gosh, where can I find this? I usually find it. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple. Okay, I messed up on that one. Okay, need to get that away. So, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple. Okay, I'm not getting this stupid thing. I want to go. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, indigo. I know there's one color you don't click. Okay, favorite color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple. Yes! Got it. Written piece of paper. Yeah, let's do it. And yeah, let's take a. Yeah, no, let's. Thanks, Christy. let's just take a random piece of wood we found in a secret compartment in in the fireplace. Why not? And then a bird dive bombs us. It's fine. It's all underneath and it's true, right? And then a flying banshee shows up right at the window. Yeah, sure. Why not? I would have been more like Kyler and just like screamed and
You're
like
right.
run out.
There has to be a logical explanation for what we just saw. So I'm going to calm down, relax, and trust that you will discover what that thing was. You are going to figure it out, aren't you, Nancy?
I promise.
Sorry, clicked out of it. What do I don't need to click it? Okay. Now we're gonna go across the bog. Yay. So this is when it gets kind of like confusing, and I may fall in the bog. Who knows? Hey, I went straight to the bog. Yes. Okay, I need the piece of wood. Okay, now this is when I'm kind of like a mumble because I gotta read this. Forward 1, right 1, forward 2, right 2, forward 2, left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back 2, left 2, back 3, left 2, forward 1, left 1, forward 2, right 1, forward 2, right 2, almost messed up there, forward 2, right 1, and forward 1. Yes! Okay, I can see like the top of the stairs from where I'm sitting, and I see my dog, and she's just laying down at like the very edge of this top, we have a catwalk, and at the very top of the stairs, she's like this and just staring at me. It's actually kind of cute. Hey, girl. Hi. She's so cute. Yeah, the bog puzzle, pretty stupid. I don't like it. So I've only been playing for an hour and a half, and I'm getting close to the halfway point because I have to finish this game tomorrow. So I have to get to the halfway point of this game tonight. So I've only been playing for an hour and a half. So that's not bad at all. So how many people here are pet lovers? I have, well, my family and I have 4 cats and 1 dog.
Looks like I need a key.
I want to open it. Can I just get like a lockpicking kit and just like... It's not fair. Doll thingy.
Ew.
It's disgusting. Okay. Wow. Sorry. Gosh. Okay. Tansy? Pin... something? Warm wood? catnip and time. I think it's right there. And throwing out the flies. Fries. Oh my gosh. Apparently I want some fries. Actually, that doesn't sound half bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I remember you saying that. Got a Twitter notification. Automatically. Oh yeah. I'm glad we can like, you know, go back and forth to the to like the little house, or to sorry, gosh, um, you know, like to the lost train of thought. um, I'm glad we can go from you know, we can go across the bog without having to do that stupid puzzle again. Gonna talk to Denal.
What's on your mind then?
Sometimes I hear this strange kind of
She's
wailing
still
sound when
there.
I'm in the castle. Have you ever heard it?
These
See,
ears
you've
don't
heard
work
of it.
so well now. Even the pattern of rain is beginning to slip by 'em. But the situation being what
Aw,
it is, then I reckon a banshee, you heard.
You mean
Dang
someone in
it.
the castle is going to die?
Ah,
Someone as in
I
Matt?
totally forgot
How
about
they
it.
know
Thanks,
what
Christy.
they know, and why they do what they do are mysteries far beyond mortal solution. But be assured, lass, someone at Castle Malloy is doomed.
Have you ever been to the other side of the bog?
Do I look daft to you now? There's no walking across the bog. Once you fall in, there's no getting out. When I was your age, younger even, there was talk of an old gypsy woman who kept house in the bog, living all by herself, crazy as could be, but a tall tale is all it was. You stay clear of that bog, girl. There be no crossing it. Not if you're fond of living.
I'll let you drink your crow's nest in peace.
Be careful out there, lass.
I've already done it, so I'm good. I'm alive. Yeah, so I haven't mentioned this before. Um, but well, I have mentioned it, but like I mentioned it on my Xbox night of streaming, but uh, thought I mentioned it on my PC streaming as well. Um, as you all know, I stream on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I have decided to do Friday streaming as well, but at 3 p.m. I will be doing well, it'll go back and forth between me playing multiplayer, like on Halo 5 Guardians, and playing campaign, or playing Nate's Jew game, like starting it and then continuing it on Sunday and Monday. That way it'll get broken up and I won't have to feel like I have to do half the game in one night, because some games, as you all know, like for instance, Ransom of the Seven Ships, that's a ridiculously hard game. And, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it in just 2 nights. I looked back at my YouTube videos and it took me 3 days to complete it. And that was, gosh, an hour and a half to 2 hours of playing. And as you all know, my time limit is an hour and a half to 2 hours. I don't get it how people can stream for 8 hours a day. Like, I just don't get it. I can't. And like 4 days a week stream 8 hours a day. I just don't know. I can't do that. I get tired. Do I have to look at everything even though I know where everything is? I think I might play Nature Drew the Captive Curse, like on my own. I think I might start playing that tonight. That sounds fun. I love that game. Okay, where's the barn? I need another Coke. Kinda getting thirsty. That's not the barn, that's the castle. Where's the castle? I mean, that's vice versa. That's the castle. Where's the barn? Okay, now what I gotta do? Gotta go talk to Kid and then Kyler. Then I gotta do the gear puzzle. Yay. I'm okay with the gear puzzle. I'm just kind of. They have that same puzzle in Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Clock. I've already played this game, I think, right? Have I ever streamed that game? I'm not playing the games in order. I can't remember if Secret of the Clock. I'm pretty sure I've already played that.
What's going on?
But I've played it so many times, it kind of like runs together.
I found the sketch you did on the ground outside. What's it for?
What, that? I was just messing around. See, I'm into real estate, and whenever I see an interesting tract of land, I like to sketch out how I'd develop it. Just to, keep the juices flowing. It doesn't mean anything. I was just doodling.
Great, so it's okay if I keep this.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Have you ever been to the little hut that's in the middle of the bog?
No. Don't tell me you've been traipsing through the bog. Are you nuts? That stuff's like quicksand.
You just gotta watch your step.
Well, if you go missing, at least we'll know where to look.
I'll see you later, okay?
Keep it real.
Okay. Yeah, no, I actually started playing that game, and then for some reason I went on to another game I was never finished. Trail of the Trail of the Twister. The only time I did stream it was, good guys, do not go back that far. Please do not go back that far. In my YouTube history, I don't mind you watching my Xbox streams. Don't watch my PC streams from back then. Wait until you can tell just by looking at the thumbnail that it just looks better, because it was really bad because I was just using this rock band mic, and it was just really cruddy, and it didn't work, and my voice was like so low, and the game was so loud, you know. So it didn't balance out very well. So yeah, no, do not go and watch my Trail of the Twister stream. I actually streamed it on my birthday though. The first part one was on my birthday. I think that's when I turned 18 or 17. How long have I been streaming? Oh gosh, wait a minute. How long have I been streaming? I think it's been about a year. So yeah, I was 18. I don't know. I'm not good. Math is not my strong suit.
You have a lead? Mostly I have a question. Do you know anything about this sketch? I found it outside.
It looks like a drawing for some kind of housing development, for the land the castle sits on.
Apparently Kit did them. Did you ask him to?
No, and I seriously doubt Matt did either. Kit must have done those on his own. The question is, why? Anyway, I thought of something else you can do for me. Since there's a possibility, however remote, that there are forces at work around here that none of us completely understands, I think it only prudent to do what I can to counteract them. To that end, I would like to include these herbs and flowers in my wedding bouquets. According to Irish lore, each of them is believed to be associated with things I could use a little more of right now. If you could pick them for me and put them in that vase over there, that would be wonderful. Here's a basket. This, of course, means that in spite of whatever it was I saw in the nursery, I still believe there will indeed be a wedding, because no matter who or what took Matt, you're going to find him, Nancy. I have to believe that. Please don't let me down.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Good luck.
No pressure there or anything, guys. Like, no, it's fine. It's fine. You just have the task of bringing her fiance back because you don't know what the heck happened. You know, it's it's like no pressure there, none whatsoever. It's like, hey, got this. It's fine. Walk away. And it's like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm sorry, I could not. I'm like, you know how like some people say like they're like Neisha in some ways. I'm not at all. I'm more like Bess, I think. Because I'm like the one that's like kind of scared to go do all these like mystery type things, but I'll go if someone else is going. You know, if you all read the books, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, oh, I gotta do the gear puzzle. The gear puzzle in here. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. But yeah, what nature character do you think you all are most like? Like, if any of the games or books, but if it's from the books, you gotta say the title of the book as well, because I don't remember most of the books, because I read them 9 years ago. So, but yeah, I think I'm more like Bess in that regard. Where's the thingy? Okay, I guess it's right here. Nope. Right here? Yes. Right here? Nope. Right here? Nope. Right here? Nope. Wait, yes. Right here? Yes. Right here. Kind of feeling stacky. I feel like I'm gonna go watch a movie or something, or play some Neisha the Captive Curse. Something like that. Am I missing one or something? Cause like it's not taking it. Maybe because it's nothing connected. connect all this? What? No, I didn't even click it. Yay! Got 2 dollhouse things to do. Okay. Where's our girl go? Oh, duh, right there. And then disappear. Got a penny. Okay, we're missing something. I think a sheep. Okay. So we can go ahead and go pick the herbs for Kyler, and then I think that'll be enough to do. Oh, really? How? How? I kind of want to do it now. Okay, now I gotta go outside. I gotta go back to the bog house. Oh, right there. Okay. So I tried my hand at making vegan cupcakes for like the first time. I've made cookies before that were vegan and gluten free, but that was like they're great. My family's tried them. They all said it's great. But the vegan cupcakes, they turn out well. Like they're not the best, but they do taste good. And I've been like stuck on like watching the show on Netflix. It's called Cupcake Wars, and I get like so hooked on it. It's not even funny.
That sheep doll needs stuffing.
Like it's not even funny. In it, it's okay. So it's kind of like Chopped or any of the other cooking shows that you may have seen. There's 3 rounds and there's 4 teams of 2. So in each round, a team gets eliminated, and in the third and final round, the 2 remaining teams will go head to head, and the judges will decide which cupcakes are the best, and they have to create a fantasy display that that represents the event that they're cooking for. Like the one I watched was for the famous skater Tony Hawk. So they had to create a fantasy display that represented the event that they were doing, like that had to do with skateboarding. They had carpenters and they had to like draw it out on a pad, and they had to, and like the carpenters had to build it for him. So, um, so yeah, and then, um, like it's so weird. Like I just get hooked on it, and it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, did that. Roses. Up to the garden. Go up to the garden and get roses. Got a roses. Okay, go left on the path and go up to the left fairy ring. Okay. I thought that was the edge of the cliff for a minute. I'm like, no! Okay, got that. Gotta get lavender. Okay, gotta get... Okay, it's over here. I know where it is. It's over by where the sheep are, past the hidden wall. With the standing stones or whatever it's called. Oh, up. Nope, down. Here they are. Okay. No, didn't mean to do that. No. Okay, that'd be great. That'd be great. I might do it. That'd be really fun. Okay. Okay. That was lavender. Vervain. Okay, go to the castle gate. Okay. Got that. And then last one is over here. Oh, I forgot to mention another one of my favorite Nancy Drew games. It's Alibi in Ashes. Where is it? It's not here. Gotta be here somewhere. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, that's everything for Kyler. Now I'm gonna go give it to her. So that can be done.
Those were just some sketches I made because I was bored. I do that all the time. I'm not after your property.
Then what are you after?
Nothing.
Then why are you trying to tell me there's not going to be a wedding?
Because Matt is gone.
Matt would never walk out on me. Never.
He still loves you, Kyler, but he's not ready to get married, and he just didn't know how to tell you.
Oh, so he told you to tell me. Or was his leaving your idea? What'd you tell him, Kit? That I still have feelings for you? That it isn't over between us? Because it is. You know that, don't you? It is most definitely over. You've really been like a baby. You've always been good at keeping the niceties and going straight to the punchline, haven't you? No. No. Yes.
isn't Max the one who's at fault. He's just projecting. I mean, look at how much energy the guy has. I wasn't saying you should.
You've picked all the flowers?
Yep,
Go ahead and put them in that vase.
there you go.
Splendid. Anything else to report?
I found Matt's luggage hidden behind the cots downstairs by Kit's things.
How did it get down there?
It kind of looked like Kit was hiding it.
Oh, don't be silly. Why would Kit do a thing like that? Well, anyway, that's a good thing. It means Matt's still around here, just as I've been saying all along. Anything else to report?
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Keep me posted.
I'm going to do the drum puzzle for Denal, which is not drumming at all in the slightest. But, to do that, then get off, I think. Then I'll finish up tomorrow.
What's on your mind, then?
What do you know about the stone pillars with all the weird writing on them?
I've never been able to make heads or tails of 'em. Even bought me a book on Ogham runes. Waste of good money, that was.
Ogham runes?
All those lines. Ancient Celtic symbols they are. Runes. Spell out something. I lack the time and patience to work out just what.
I wouldn't mind having a go at it. Do you think I could borrow your book?
Sorry to say, I'm not in a lending mood at the moment, lass. A wee bit of me favourite drum music would put me right, but the band can't be playing it because their drummer took sick. Looking for someone to take his place, they are.
I could probably fill in. I mean, not permanently, but...
Go to it, then. One ditty is all. Play it well enough, and the book will be yours. Seamus will help you get started.
What a fine lass you are for helping out the band. Now here's what you do. Watch the cue. When it reaches the drum, just hit the corresponding section of the bowline with the beater. Keep doing that till the song's over. And if you've kept the beat well enough, the band will split their tips with you. They're about to start. Just watch the bar, keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Brilliant! Here's your share of the tips.
Sweet as clover to the honeybee that was. Here's the book. Keep it as long as you like. I'll not soon have need of it. Will you be wanting something else from me then?
I'd better get going.
Be careful out there, lass. I thought you were gone.
Guess I'll go now.
Be careful out there, lass.
So I think I messed up. Because he was supposed to give me a key, and he gave me a book. So, what the heck? What book is it? Ancient... What? Okay, then what the heck? Was I supposed to get the book from him earlier? When I had to do like the little cross thingies? So how do I get a key from him? I need to do the sheep pin, whatever it's called. Maybe go talk to somebody again or something?
What's
Talk
going
to
on?
Kit.
I found Matt's luggage in here, right over there.
What? Over where?
It was behind the cots.
How'd it get there?
Looks to me like someone was trying to hide it.
Well, it wasn't me. Matt hid it. Oh my gosh. He didn't go back to London. He's been here the whole time. Kyler was right. Oh my gosh.
You sound kind of disappointed.
Marrying Kyler is the biggest mistake he could possibly make. If this means that's what he intends to do, you bet I'm disappointed.
I couldn't help but overhear the discussion you and Kyler had in the library.
That sure didn't go like I planned. All this talk of fairy kidnappings and practical jokes, I just thought it was time to clear the air, but what happens? Not only did she accuse me of being the bad guy in all this, but as it turns out, she had it right, and I had it wrong. Matt didn't walk out on her. His luggage proves it.
The part about your still having feelings for her, was she right about that too?
Yeah. As for what, if anything, I'm gonna do about it, I haven't quite figured that out.
I'll see you later, okay?
See ya.
You know what? I don't think, I don't know if I do or not. Where can I, isn't it, so I guess I can figure it out by doing the dollhouse thing, but I didn't see a sheep on it. Okay, blue dog, blue dog. Uh, where's a sheep? I don't see anything new, so I guess I don't. But where can I get it? Stupid. Ugh. Where can I get it? I thought I got all of them. Oh, you did? Where? 'Cause I don't see a sheep anywhere. Okay, where is it? Because I'm not seeing a stinking sheep. Maybe I'm just like totally like messing up or something, but I cannot find it. Well, if you saw it, I'll take your word for it and just continue and see if I can get this key from Denal. No, not upstairs! Dang it. Um... On the first page? Great. Thank you. Because I, like, didn't see it at all, and it was... Oh my gosh, it was, like, bugging me. Okay, let's see if I can go talk to Denal. Maybe because I had to talk to Kit, and I didn't know I had to. But, yeah. So, let's go... Maybe I had to talk to Kit before I went to go talk to Denal. Maybe then he'd give me the key. So... I'm about to go to the phone booth.
What's on your mind, then?
Would you by any
There we go.
chance know how Matt's luggage wound up hidden behind the cots in the Great Hall?
That I would. I put it there.
Uh-oh.
I told the Sassenach he was not to stay in Fiona's room, yet he did nonetheless. So, while he was out with the others, I took his bags and hid him, thinking to force him to leave her room. Wasted time, that was. Turns out the good people had something else in mind. Good at finding things, are ya?
As a matter of fact, I am very good at finding things.
Got something for you, then.
A key?
Aye, to the sheep pen. The sheep I'm keeping on the castle grounds need bringing in so I can shear 'em first thing tomorrow.
You want me to bring them in?
There's 10 of 'em is all. With that lantern of yours, you'll be done before you know. Go on now, take it. Just walk the grounds, and whenever you come upon a sheep, blow a whistle, and back they'll go to the barn. When you think all 10 are in, go to the barn and make sure, then lock the place up, and that'll be that. Don't be looking at me like I've got 3 heads, lass. You can do it. Out with you now. There's work to be done.
I hit the button for it to unmute, it didn't go. Oh, I didn't hear anything he said, but I know what I gotta do, so click the flute? Is that what it's called? It's a flute? I heard one. Not close enough. Yay. Okay, okay, where are you? There you are. Boop. There we go. Okay, good. Welcome back. Where? Okay, there's 8 more. Oh, dang it! I'm hearing, there they are. No, don't run. Stop running. There we go. Where are they? I cannot find the stinking sheep. Okay, is that in the game? Yeah, now we're getting the sheep in. Is that the game, or is that actually with me? I think it's the game. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing the sheep, I'm just not seeing them. Boop. There we go. 5 down, 5 to go. Click the button. No. No, click the button. No. Click the button. Nope, not. There we go. And there we go. Yay. 3 more. The last one is like always the hardest to find. Where? Ooh, that's the side of the cliff. Don't want to do that. Okay, where are they? I heard them. Oh, there's one. Get it. 2 more. Oh, side by side. Lucky me. Woohoo. Okay, so now... Where's the barn? Nope, that's the side of the cliff. Don't want to do that again.
There, the paddock's all locked up.
Okay, I'm gonna do this puzzle because I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but I need to look it up online. Haunting Castle Malloy, pillar, stone puzzle, I guess. I had it saved on my phone, but I don't know if I do or not now. Is that it? Yay, it is. Okay. I know where to go now. Okay, so... I just hate doing this because I can't really tell. Okay, so that... Okay, that looks like it. So, it's hard to tell because like, you gotta like look at the bottom too. It's hard to tell with this. So, no, I think maybe. Okay, I'll try it. Okay, little thing, snow falling, one book on top. Okay, it kind of looks like books, like that's what I call them. Snake, that with that. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh gosh, what is it? Is it that? I think, I don't know, I don't know. It didn't go. Oh wait. It didn't go. Firefly, hey, welcome to the stream, glad you can make it. Okay, I feel like I messed up. Okay, guys, you know what I messed up on? Cause I am, wait a minute. That, okay, that. Okay, let's just restart there. Okay, boom. Wait, where am I? I didn't do the top. Are you kidding me? I don't even know which one it is now. No, I have a picture over there on my screen, and I have a picture, but I got kind of confused. So, okay, let's just stop and restart. Okay, like that. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Okay, because like I was like I don't remember accepting a friend request on Twitch uh from a Firefly. I'm like, okay. So first one that, and then it looks like snow's on it. So there, and then is that? I think that's that. Okay, next one. Next one is that, I think. Yes. Snow's falling, and that. Snake. That and that. Okay, why isn't this working? I can't. Oh, wait. I messed up. Oh, that's funny. Okay, back to this. Oh gosh, that's funny. Okay, got that figured out. Yeah, it's really hard. Okay, so gonna I'm gonna go back to the inn and talk to Denal. Yeah, yeah. One sec, guys. One sec, guys. Sorry.
The sheep are tucked away in the barn, then?
They sure are.
I knew you could do it, lass. Will you be wanting something else from me, then?
Since we're going to shear the sheep that are in the barn tomorrow anyway, would it be okay if I sheared one of them tonight?
You know how to shear a sheep, do you?
Well, no, but I need some raw wool, and I figure it can't be that hard.
I'm willing to let you give it a try, but you'll not be finished till you've filled 3 bags. Do I have your word on it?
3 bags of wool. You got it.
All right, then. The book there in the barn will tell you how to operate all the equipment. Oh, And to get a sheep into the shearing station, just blow this tune on your whistle. Read the instructions, blow the whistle, and you'll be adding sheep shearing to your list of talents in no time at all.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the barn. It'd be so creepy, and like if this place is actually real, and like walking around, even if you had like a lamp or a lantern, it would still be creepy as heck to go walking around this gigantic moor, basically, and then you're hearing sheep around you. That's another thing that's gonna add to like the creepiness. Where's the barn? I feel like I'm gonna go walking off the edge, or I just hit the wall. Okay, where's this stinking barn? Oh my gosh, where's the barn? Okay, there's that. The barn? Is that not that hard to... Oh my gosh, seriously. Okay, guys, that is it for tonight. I feel like I'm gonna take this off because it's a headphone, but I can't because it's my mic. But guys, to the people who like just dropped in, I'm sorry. That's all I can play for tonight. I will be but be sure to come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and I will finish playing this game, Nature Dew: The Haunting of Castle Malloy. And and I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I want to do something. I forget now. Oh yeah. So yeah, be sure to uh like and follow me on all my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Um, I'm at KBKC99 um, for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'm KPKCP on YouTube, and I don't have Instagram on there yet. But if y'all would follow me on my social media sites, that'd be amazing, and keep up to date on when I'll be streaming, so you all don't miss. Maybe you can make it tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Time slots mess me up, guys. Like, it is like really bad. But yeah, yeah, Christy and Firefly, you are welcome for the stream. I hope you all had a great time. I did. My setup here at the background and everything. Oh, I meant to click that. Sorry. Uh, my setup, like meaning like behind me, will be different tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you all had a great time. I hope you all follow me on my social media sites, and if you're watching this on YouTube, the links to all my social media are down below for you all. And be sure to click the subscribe button on my YouTube channel and click the little bell icon so you get notifications so whenever I post a video if you miss a previous stream of mine. All my streams for what I've been doing for a little over a year now are all of my channel, so if you want to go check all those out, that'll be a long time. But yeah, and I hope you all have a good night. Hope to see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time when I finish playing Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy, and then Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time when I continue playing Arthur Morgan's Story and Red Dead Redemption 2. I hope you all have a good night. Bye, everybody. Oh, sorry. YouTube thumbnail. Okay, that should be good. Bye, guys.